Hi everyone and welcome to the Poke Plateau. Today we're going to take a look at the 6-inch articulated Articuno figure from Jazwares. Articuno released around November, December of 2021 and I kind of put off doing the video because holidays and other stuff just kept popping up. This is the third figure released in the line so far. There's been Charizard, Greninja, and Articuno. Rayquaza has just kind of recently released, but not really. I've been looking for it in stores. I was able to find one, but it hasn't fully released, at least in my mind, and from what I've seen. I've only been able to find one, but that's for another video. But today we're going to take a look at it, and we're going to look at the three aspects of this exact figure. We're going to look at the mold, the articulation, and the deco. So let's flip it. So each of these figures comes with a little stand. Oh my god, it's really on there. Comes with a little stand. They all come with a stand. Articuno comes with it. Charizard comes with it. Greninja came with it. They're all the same stand. They're all the exact same stand. They're kind of like a cheap stand that pops off. You know, it's very... Ooh, knocked over Articuno. It's very cheaply made, I'll be honest. It feels cheaply made because it probably is. I mean, the $20 you're using for this figure is mostly for the figure. So this is probably going to break eventually, but it's pretty sturdy for the cheap quality that it feels like. But that's just the stand. So we're going to look at the mold first. The Articuno mold is very well done. It feels substantial. It feels like a legendary bird. It feels substantial, as I said. The mold's very well done. So I know we're gonna get to the paint application. There's not a lot of paint application on this. A lot of it is through the mold. So like the crest that Articuno has on the top of the head, that's molded and just added on there. The same thing as the chest. I think the chest could have been a little bit. That just looks weird to me. I know it's exactly like what the character's supposed to look like. But overall, the mold is very well done. The paint application, as I said, there's not a lot of paint on the figure. A lot of it is done via molding. But what has been done is the eyes. And they're very well done. They kind of look like stickers to me, though. They do look like they were kind of just put on there like a Lego set. And I would assume that the beak is painted because it might be part of the mold. The mouth is definitely painted. If you want to see, the mouth is definitely painted there. So not a lot of paint application on this figure, but like I said, most of it is done via molding. So it's very well done. The articulation of this figure is the best of the three that have been released. It doesn't sit well. It doesn't sit well, but it looks great on the stand. So this is probably the one that it's like really looks good on the stand. There's one area that I thought the articulation could have been better, and that's that the head only goes 360 degrees when it could have been like a ball joint and gone up and down a little bit, because I would love to have that picture of Articuno flying upward and be able to pose it like that and like looking upward towards the sky. I can't do that. It's just, you know, east and west the entire time. It's very disappointing. I get that it's a $20 figure, but Charizard is able to do this no problem because of that ball joint that's on the Charizard figure. The coolest part of it is that when I first saw this figure, I thought that the tail was stationary. I thought I was going to have a huge problem with the tail because I thought the tail wasn't going to be able to move. The tail is actually like a wax rubber that has like a wire inside of it. So you can really pose the tail however you want. Any direction. So it was a nice surprise. It really was, because I was so worried that, oh, well, the tail is going to be there just like this big piece of plastic that's getting in the way. It's not going to look realistic. It's not going to look the way that I want it. But it did a really nice job, and it's my favorite part of the figure by far. Same thing with the neck with the ball joint. I think they could have easily had like a hinge joint here at the ankle of Articuno, because it can't go up. It can't go up and down. You have to use the knee to go up and down. When I really could have just had the foot, just a little hinge there. And I don't get the. There was really no reason for this to be a ball joint. You know, like it could have just been a hinge joint and gone up and down like a regular bird, but it just didn't happen. I'm gonna have to do something else to showcase this on its stand, because it really looks best when it's on its stand, but you obviously can't see it right now because it's looking downward. The camera is, unless I do it like this, but then you can't really feel it. I'll have to shoot some more of it elsewhere, but overall it's a very good figure. It's the best figure in the line so far for the price point that it is. But yes, the inability with that neck joint, I'd love to be able to have Articuno looking up, and I just simply can't, because that's the way that the figure was made. So overall, a really great figure for the price point, $19.99, but Target is running a special right now for it as $13.99, so you can get it at the link below and get it for a loved one, say if like a birthday or a holiday is coming up and they're a big Pokemon fan. These things have kind of been warming the shelves since November, December, just because there's a ton of them. I remember when they first came out, there were none on the shelf. It's the same thing as Rayquaza right now. That first wave is so small and minimal that if you're not there, it's gone. I know that happened with Charizard, it happened with Greninja. I'm guessing that it's happening now with Rayquaza, but these can be found pretty much all over Target. That's why there's a discount for them at $13.99. There's a discount for Greninja too, so I'll put that in the description as well, because these are really nice figures. They are very well done. Articuno is the best one so far. It's not without its flaws, but it's the best one so far, at least in my opinion. So if you thought this video was cool, check out other videos, and please hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with our latest videos, and when we go live every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks guys, take care, bye.